What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Remen, aka Allfires. Now, if you missed our update from just days ago, the new Marvel's trailer is officially set to drop, and according to one source that we trust, are going to be attached to the new Haunted Mansion movie next week. Now, while there is a chance it actually drops early in this week, we have an update about its runtime. We also have official news coming from Marvel Studios making good on what Bob Iger said about them licensing out more Disney Plus content. Miss Marvel will actually be making its way to its network debut on ABC. We have an industry insider in Casey Walsh talking about how the Marvels is doing internally and reacting to that official bit of news. We're going to break down all the latest updates for the Marvels and what's going on with the very next trailer release. But first, I want to tell you about my friends over at comicbookdirect.com. If you guys are like me, reading comics was one of my favorite parts of the whole comic fandom, and especially when I was a kid. But at some point as I grew up, going to the comic shop became less and less, to the point where it wasn't something I did anymore. And that's where comicbookdirect.com comes in, and they have solved that problem for me, put the joy of reading comics back into my life, and they can do the same for you. Comicbookdirect.com has everything you would expect to find at a comic store. Comics, mangas, collectibles, figurines. They've also got Funko Pops, and if you should sign up right now using the link that's down in the description or comments, not only will you get 20% off your future orders by being a member, you'll also be entered to win their weekly Funko giveaway. On top of that, comicbookdirect.com has some awesome features for comic book readers, including allowing you to subscribe to an entire run. So again, you don't have to go to the comic store every week. The books come directly to you. Again, use the link down in the description and comments with code EVERYTHINGALWAYS. When you sign up, you'll get 20% off future orders, as well as be entered to win their weekly Funko giveaway that they're running during the entirety of Secret Invasion. Again, that's comicbookdirect.com. Okay, so first up, the update about the trailer. It's actually officially listed as the Marvels Trailer 3 because there were 2 edits of the first one. Its runtime is 2 minutes and 21 seconds long, so we will be doing an Easter egg breakdown for it when it's released. And this according to the same source at Cryptic4K over on Twitter that told us it was going to be attached to Haunted Mansion next week. I think there's at least a 50-50 chance it's going to make its way over to Marvel's YouTube channel before the movies actually go live in the theaters next Thursday, so be looking for an Easter egg breakdown here at the channel. Now, in the meantime, you guys may have seen the headline that Marvel Studios and Disney are actually going to license out Miss Marvel to ABC. They're going to break it up into 2 separate airings. Saturday, August 5th, they'll do the first 3 episodes. Saturday, August 12th, they'll air the second 3 episodes. And while we don't know the exact numbers with the streaming, and that's part of why the actors are on strike right now, because there's very little residuals in streaming at all, and they keep all the numbers private internally anyway, it is said that Miss Marvel made a ton of money in licensing overseas and outside of the Disney Plus platform. So regardless of how you feel about that series, it was said to be very successful. And what this helps Marvel Studios do is show Miss Marvel to all the kids or people across the country who may be interested in that character who do not have Disney Plus. And that in turn might actually drive people to the theater to see the Marvels. It's just free marketing. It's actually a win-win for Marvel Studios. So there are going to be some people who try to turn this into a loss or somehow admitting how desperate Marvel is by they have to put it out on network television. That's just really silly. Disney owns ABC. It's another platform for them to be able to run out the series after it's done its job on Disney Plus, literally over a year later, and help drive tickets to the Marvel's film. Again, for people who haven't seen the character in Miss Marvel, there is absolutely zero loss here. It is really just free advertising for Marvel Studios to put it out there. Nothing else. It's just a big old trailer they don't have to pay for. Speaking of things they don't have to pay for, including industry insiders weighing in on what's going on with the film, at least internally. Just yesterday, Casey Walsh, you can follow him over on Twitter at TheComicsKid1. He is a great follow and a trusted industry insider at that. Tweeted out, quote, "The Marvels is one of the best tested movies to come out of the studio this year. Iman, like Larson, is a huge star and attraction. It's going to be just fine. If anything, it's great PE/synergy move, and I'd expect more Disney Plus shows to come out on ABC." What he's talking about is, again, after these series have had their run and a year or more ago, putting them out just like they could release Falcon and the Winter Soldier on ABC, say right before Brave New World is released in theaters next week. That's what he's hinting at. And so again, people want to spin things the way they want to spin them. They see them the way they want to see them. People are going to try to make it a negative that they're putting these out on network television, but really it's a big old double dip and makes a lot of sense. There are a lot of people who didn't see Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but who might watch it on ABC and then drum up just a little bit of interest for the film that's coming up. And that's what he expects. I expect the same thing. To be honest, I'm surprised they haven't done it before now. And what we've heard about the unprofitability, if that's even a word, about Disney Plus, apparently there's a lot more of this in the future. What we don't know is just how much is going on, again, with the streaming because they keep those numbers completely private, which is just yet another small part of the big sham that the actors are striking against now. And I know a lot of you have asked how that's going to sort of impact things going forward. I think the strike needs to take as long as it needs to take to make sure the actors are taken care of, and that will happen when it's time. In the meantime, this year's slate is pretty much safe. I know some people had already speculated starting early last week that they were going to move the Marvels. No, they're actually rolling out the promo in full. This announcement about Miss Marvel going to ABC is just one in the latest row of things. They've actually started to push out the physical media at locations like McDonald's with huge posters. The promo is full go and starting now. So with the trailer dropping just a week or two away now, they are definitely still putting this out at the end of the year. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below and expectations for this film. Quickly, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s here at the channel. We're just over a week away from the next one to coincide with the finale of Secret Invasion. Again, all you got to do to be entered to win, and everything will apply the same way for future giveaways. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. Find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at @I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.